Oh, you said two? Oh, 2 C's? What do you do? Oh, you played him?
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between our visitors and the Dallas Cowboys. This is taken at the 3, and a big-time mess on the return. He's out of bounds. He won't even get this back to the 5-yard line.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
Come on, the kickoff?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, I swear to God.
Near his goal line.
See, shit like that, I don't take
that left side, and he's got a man. It's Schultz. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's 2nd down.
I think it's okay that they didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve.
It'll stop you from getting a kickoff return.
Like this guy.
And
big
then
target,
also,
guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
I mean, you ain't gonna, like, the chances of you getting it with your fullback is way lower. And then also the fullback niggas don't have no carry like that.
Makes this 2nd and 9. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5.
So,
only a yard on the pickup
for
there.
one, you can do 2 things. You can start like a running back and fullback, and then that, that way you'll have a real nigga out there running the ball. You could do that, or get the fuck out the way if they kick it towards the sideline, because then it's gonna be a penalty, like it'll go out of bounds. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You really playing 50-50 game.
It's complete. Hooper, 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
I just catched up this one fullback.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot defensively. How do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot that they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
Mayfield on play action. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time.
There's a lot of discussion in the offseason about him having a big year and getting to the quarterback. They held him without a sack in week 1, but how about here? Finally gets his first one of the season.
In the offseason, said he changed his diet, leaner, feels so good this year. Excited to see what type of a season he can have.
I'm going to throw a couple of them out there, but I ain't going.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Out of his end zone, Mayfield. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. Jonathan Jones that time, the one who got a hand in, knocked it away.
We talk all the time about playmakers on offense, but let's face it, there are plenty of playmakers on defense, too. I think we just saw an example of one, didn't we? Not force that incompletion.
Yeah, he's a great corner. They got a couple of them on that side of the football.
Yeah, what happened?
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Mayfield on 3rd down from his end zone. Got this complete to the rookie out of UMass, Andy Isabella. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of a first as that leads to 4th down. And he gets this away, angled for the sideline with a lot behind it. Wow. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line.
Ready. 10 logo. You Greystone, travel.
You got that right there. Slam. Kill. Turn it up. Kill.
There you go.
Oh, good catch.
Shoot.
Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple.
Check 26, check 20. Two jet bombers. Hey, Delta.
Check.
5.
2nd and 2. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. The secondary, Charles, much maligned during the week. They didn't have their best game in the loss last week, but a nice play there.
Yeah, and I just know what they went through last week. I mean, ever since that time, the pride was hurt. They kept getting reminded of it in the local media, had to watch it on tape, and, you know, the coaches just got after them. They came in ready to play.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
QB's traps. Let's go.
Operating from the gun. Herbert. James has got it. Complete.
Let's go.
And they pick up the first down there with a gain of 4.
That throw's not going to get them a whole lot, but that really didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the first down, and I'm going cliche here. Game of inches, partner.
Absolutely. Well, and you talked to me a lot about opening drives, how key those are to set the tone. You kept the drive alive. 3rd down conversion here is big. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Now.
Kill.
Go. Hey, Sam off. Hey, high 7.
Hey, check 24.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
Hey, team 6. Yeah. There. Look, squeeze. Tight go.
Kill.
Rock it. Deep dribble.
From the gun, Herbert. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. 2nd and 15. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive.
Look at me. Zipper.
He's coming.
Go out.
He's coming.
Look at me. Go. Leo. Now.
To throw on 3rd down. Herbert. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
I hate when I swat the ball.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. So out of bounds on the punt, and the spot will be, the side judge says, right at the 35-yard line here. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
52.
Here's Mayfield. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's a gain of 31 with right around 1 minute to go in the quarter.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
I need to go fix some food or something after this. I've been asleep all goddamn day.
Mayfield. Looking for Cooper. That's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 12-yard line. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They'll run on first down. Elliott. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
I think these niggas gonna be playing this shit heavy now, boy. Everything closed. Niggas can't go out.
Shit, I'm about to catch up on all the shit I ain't watched.
Because ain't gonna be no draft.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
No. Y'all niggas watch Westworld?
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Well, we have the scoreless first quarter of play. We sure didn't have to wait long into the second quarter to get some action on the scoreboard.
So was the first quarter a feeling out process? I mean, that was an interesting quarter, wasn't it? Because we had some action, we had some good play. Just didn't have any points. So now it's game on.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Yeah. Oh. What was I doing? I Feliz.
The Charger drive about to get going. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down.
Check 3. Go. Out. Hey, Sam off. Get it.
Throwing on first down. Herbert. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down.
Go get him.
All the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
Get him.
coming on first down, Eckler. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just started in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Ready, go.
On 2nd down, Eckler. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for first.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
It's Williams on the catch. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses, understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15, and the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
Oh, what? That's a backwards pass. Come on, man.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock?
He rifles one that's intercepted.
Yeah. Oh.
Derwin James with a pick. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Andy Isabella was the intended target. Unfortunately for him, last week was any indication we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Rock it. Go out. Look at me. Go.
Throwing again. Herbert. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. 22 yards there. A 1st down.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook, and a great grab on the other end.
Whip. Watch the whip.
On 1st down, Herbert.
There you go.
And a flag comes in.
Big hitter, wig splitter.
Incomplete.
Let's go.
Let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away. Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
What the?
They'll run here with Eckler. And he's going to get this one down to the 45. Give him 5 yards on the run there, but it'll leave him with a definite 3rd and long on the horizon. The Chargers on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18.
Stand up.
Watch the twitch.
Hey, lock it.
He's checking.
Squad goals, baby.
Hey.
Let's go.
Operating from the gun. Herbert. This is caught by Williams. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Now, that's something of a pick-me-up. The offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in the second week of the regular season. Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. It's a gain of 16 in the Dallas first down.
And the game just keeps evolving.
I like it.
Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
Get up and go.
Mayfield now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move, and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
Flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked.
Oh, what the? Bro, I didn't even click nothing. All I did was hike the ball.
15.
Oh, my God. What the? Bro, this shit is trash.
Mayfield to throw it. Going deep here for Bryant. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 41 yards. And that's 2 big catches that he's had on this drive alone.
And I can hear it right now. If they give up a 3rd to him, whoever does that, go stand on the other sideline.
Give me the, come on, bro. Can I click on my dude? Hey. Hell. You're supposed to be the picker.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
36. Hurry.
Throwing. Mayfield. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14.
Oh, killing.
Now Mayfield.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. Pick that bitch up.
That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboys.
Big play slave.
Amari Cooper in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. This is taken at the 3. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded at the 2.
There you go, baby.
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. This is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
On the ground, it's Eckler. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. And now the throw hauled in by Green. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 44-yard line.
Smith. Coronavirus.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now Anthony Lynn, sensing the play clock running out, will call for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Ready. We got 25 to mark.
In your face.
61. Back, right.
Now Eckler. And he's got daylight.
Like it.
It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are back within a single score. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. Then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Kicks away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this one goes angling out of bounds.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with it?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be
looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33, and he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. Cooper was the intended target. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math.
Do it.
But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it, and that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Going on the ground with Eckler. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. From the gun, Herbert. Looking left sideline, incomplete. Philip Dorsett, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
On 3rd down, Herbert. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Philip Dorsett, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion. And he fires one that's intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Past the 20. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
Damn. That nigga got scorched. Big play Slade.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52-yard attempt.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
That's the 20, but not by much, as he's marked out at the 21-yard line.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
4 down, 4 down, 4 down. King. Hurry. 5.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And finding the tight end Hooper. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game. Mayfield now 12 of 16 thus far. It's first and 10.
Man, what the fuck are you doing,
bro? And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. The tackle there by Richard Sherman.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. To throw, Mayfield. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. Andy Isabella was the intended target. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. Throwing on first down. Herbert. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Charger first.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl. Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. That's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Look at me, zipper.
On first and 10, Herbert. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Catch the fucking ball.
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull it in.
They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse.
Look at this nigga, dog.
And I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as you get deeper in the game.
They go to Elliott again. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Mayfield down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's James. That one good for 13 and a Charger first. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back now in Arlington. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Herbert. And the Cowboys as pressure gets there this time for the sack. Leighton Vander Esch wreaking havoc with a sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Recon, 152 fighter.
9 yards that time.
Looking to throw. Herbert. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
He gets away from one. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a full 8 yards. It sets him back for 2nd down.
He's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Mayfield. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
That's crazy how KG got the virus, bro.
The Charger drive about to get going. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down L.A. First play of the drive in their hip pocket. Of course, the focus here has to be the touchdown of the 2-point conversion. Field goals aren't going to help you.
Yeah, but how about that first play of the drive? Just to get them started. Nice gain. Got some positive momentum going. They're on their way, and they don't have to rush.
Back to throw. Herbert. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Score! Hey, stand up! Say. Hey, lock it!
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And James has it. A gain of 22.
Well, we're used to seeing the guy you consider the number 1 receiver double covered, but how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a 1st down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating,
Keep
right?
that nigga
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
With that.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Looking to throw. Herbert. He lets this one fly toward the back of the... He finds his receiver, Williams, for a Charger touchdown. Mike Williams, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as they now sit just a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up in the 4th quarter. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Operating from the gun, Herbert, and he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the 4th. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done, get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
So with that field goal, this one's now back with their field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result.
This fielded at the 2. And a big-time mess on the return. He's out of bounds. He won't even get this back to the 5-yard line.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
They start on the ground with Elliott. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Again, it's Elliott. They find some open field here. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Mayfield looks to throw. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right. It's caught inside the 25. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And picked up by the Chargers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock, get in position to win the game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And guess what? They turned the ball over. Yeah, I mean, they had it all set up for themselves, and they let it get away.
2-3, chop. Not fair. Squeeze.
2 yards on the pickup there.
Rock it. Sleep grip.
Following the fumble recovery, Herbert. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Here is Eckler. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. 8 yards there helps, but they're still stuck now 3rd and long coming up.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Go! Look at me! Go! Leo! Snap!
From the gun, Herbert. He goes full extension, and he's got it. They get 15, but they still needed a little bit more. 4th down. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
Hey, Haywood! Hey! Switch! Go! Get it!
On 4th down, Herbert. And no, it's incomplete. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position.
Big snacks, baby. Tackle, baby. Let's go.
A first down carry by Allen. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a 2nd down, but they are in field goal range. Here's Elliott. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. That is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his third touchdown now on the year, as his guys have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Important extra point up and through, and they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down,
caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for it. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Back to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Now, roll out. Look at me. Door. 61. Match box lights. Leo. Yeah.
He'll look to throw. And his pass incomplete. Couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
It's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now. It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to win.
On the give, this is Eckler.
Good game, man.
Only a yard on the pickup there, so it leaves them needing a conversion here on 3rd and a tough 9.
Short gain, last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely, this defense, they're saying go right ahead with those. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Woo! That boy.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here
Carry
on
on.
4th down.
Hey, I-7. Look at me. Zipper. Hard.
Check safety.
Fight.
On 4th down, Herbert. Flushed out right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, I'm 133. Hey, team 6. I got you.
So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. It's caught by Bryant. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Now Mayfield. He can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
And he just throws this one away.
Oh.
Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Again.
Mayfield to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Derwin James with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
What the score was over there?
The Charger drive about to get going. They have time here, partner, for just one final heave.
And I have to look at it from the defense's perspective here. We know what they're going to do on offense. The Hail Mary, try and get guys down there and throw it in the end zone, tip it around and catch it. You've got to have guys back there to defend that. But also, you can't allow the quarterback as much time as he wants to set up and throw it. Maybe you bring a little extra pressure to make sure he gets rid of it quicker.
A little bit of a cat and mouse game. We'll see if they bring that pressure. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
What the I just looked at that one catchy playmaker.
They make amends for their Week 1 loss by winning their home opener. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for our visitors, they'll drop to 0-2. And they will try to get back